everybody. This is Pete from Pete on the AT. Today, 78 of our Appalachian Trail through hike. If you can squint, you'll see a deer right in between me and Brad watching us. But anyway, just got on the trail. It was a good evening. Brad, how was the evening?
Loud. I never heard three men snore that loud in my life.
Yeah, crazy.
But once I put on my headset noise cancellation, I caught a wink or two.
Yeah, it's, you know, we stayed in the shelter, and that's really the bad part of staying in the shelter is, you know, if you've got 6 people staying in the shelter, you know, 3 of them are going to be snoring, and it's and it gets to be really loud. But anyway, that's what we did, and I had my earplugs in, and that helped a lot. But we're getting on the trail. It's like 7 o'clock, and we've got a 10-mile hike ahead of us with up and down and up and down and up and down. So we're just going to take it low and slow and make it to our final destination. So anything else, Brad? You looking forward to today? That's it?
Up, down, my truck.
All right. See you down the trail. Pretty serene. Mr. Bunny Rabbit. These guys just don't really care too much that you're coming up on them. Well, now you're gonna move. Okay, don't let us bother you. All right. Okay, thank you. Brad on the AT. Hey everybody, just past, let's see, I think you can see the 900 mile mark. Brad was walking in front of me, so he says he passed 900 miles before me.
I just did.
And what's interesting, if all of you have been keeping up with Mike and his saga catching up, he just sent me a picture of him passing 800 miles. So he and I are almost exactly 100 miles apart, but he's doing some big days, and I suspect that, you know, he could catch up maybe before the halfway mark north of Harper's Ferry. So anyway, just wanted to give you that little update past the 900 mile mark with my buddy Brad. Hey everybody, we're, let's see, about 5 miles into our day, and this is really our very first view, which is lovely. Looking out east. Okay, so I guess we're in the, you know, Shenandoah Valley. I don't know what mountain that is, but we're in the southern Shenandoah Valley, which is awesome. So it's so wonderful to be so close to home. But this was it. This is the first view. Maybe we'll get another one. Brad's been staying hydrated. Any last words?
I haven't fallen on my butt yet.
Oh.
That was goal number 1.
Yeah, well, give it some time. Okay, so little education thing. So Brad asked me why, you know, there's every once in a while in the trail, there's a whole line of rocks that go right across the trail. And I told him but he didn't notice that there's also a ditch that is associated with this line of rocks. So what it is when you're coming downhill, which the trail's coming downhill, and if it rains, then the rain kind of hits this line of rocks, and then it goes down so it doesn't erode the trails. And so these are kind of breakwaters, but you'll see them when you're going downhill for the most part, and they're usually about every 25 yards as you're going down a hill. But they're a breakwater and a line of rocks with a ditch in front of it. Okay, so it's kind of winding down the day for Brad. I've got a little bit more to go, but there's a thunderstorm coming, so I'm gonna try to make tracks to get to the shelter before it comes down on us. So appreciate you coming out, Brad. Hope you had a good time.
Sort of. No, it was a good time. Just not easy, guys.
Yeah. All right, bud. Hey, everybody. Just wanted to round out day 78. Brad dropped me off at a parking area, and I just barely made it to the shelter before the thunderstorm hit, and I was just so grateful that I made it to the shelter because it was pretty torrential. Shelter is very similar to the shelter that stayed at last night. I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost identical. And had a great 2 days with Brad. He was a real trooper. It's really hard for day hikers and section hikers to come out and walk the Appalachian Trail with no trail legs and wearing packs. And so Brad did a great job. He did, the uphills were kind of tough, but we made for pretty decent days. The terrain was really good. Wasn't too many steep hills, but it still gets really tiring going up those long inclines. But he did a great job, and was just super thankful that he took the time out of his busy schedule to come hike with me for a couple days. And I know there's going to be some other folks that are going to be hiking with me during my stay near Virginia, and just looking forward to that. So anyway, tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a shorter day. I'm going to hike about 8 miles to Big Meadow Lodge, where Shelly's going to pick me up and take me home for the night. And then I've got somebody who's going to be hiking with me on Friday. So we'll come back to Big Meadows Friday morning and do about an 18-mile day with her. Okay, just wanted to wind down the day before it got dark, and look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow. Take care.